It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Huskies will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First play looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Tackle, but forced down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Makes a move and breaks free. He's in the clear. Inside the 10, all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Will not be brought down. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball in his hands quickly.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Back to throw. It's Richard. Catch made on the out route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or do they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. With the catch, it's Jones. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, getting him the ball.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Washington offense heads back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Gonna run it. It's Webb. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back to pass. It's Richard. Caught near the sticks. It's Clay. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They keep him guessing with a run. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Huskies. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. moves the ball to the 16.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Running back with the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Richard. Close to the tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They're going to run it here. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Breaks free. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
The 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Richard. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver grabs it. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Richard. The pass rush closing in. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded at the 25. And the returner heads out of bounds. This time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
To the air, it's Richard. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught for the completion. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
To the air, it's Richard. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great hit to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! and make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball. You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Huskies will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Huskies. To put them on top now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's a shotgun run call. He's got the first down and still motoring. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to pass. It's Richard. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington. Number 8 with the catch in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. There's a stiff one. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. It's Richard. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
24.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. Fights off a defender.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Man, the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Second and goal. They give it to him again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Huskies. And just a simple sneak to earn the 6 points, Kirk.
Yeah, no need to overthink it. The sneak works exactly as it's designed, and you get the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Good throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Working clock with the ground game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now it's second down here. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Richard. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Let's go.
Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense really clicking.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And this is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Huskies expect to be able to run the clock out here in the final minute for the W. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Dropping back, it's Richard. Looking for a man deep down the middle. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Washington. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
The extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score. Washington.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep for late game heroics. Tried to go very deep there, good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it. Try to...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
catch.